Hey, what's up, Soul Gardeners? It's Ariel Joseph Towne. I'm the Feng Shui Guy. I don't know if you notice anything different at all from where you're sitting. I can tell you from where I'm standing, I do notice something different. So in honor of the Sagittarius vibe, which is all about expansion and upliftment, I've actually expanded out of the chair. I'm actually now standing, coming to you live, stand-up Feng Shui. So, I'm now standing next to Christopher. We're all standing. It's awesome. I love the feeling of the earth up under my feet, and this is an awesome expansion. So, namaste, brother. Thank you for capturing my height. I am 6'4", so it is rather difficult. I may not look 6'4" to you. I just found out that apparently I'm much taller in person than I looked on screen. So, anyway, happy week before Thanksgiving. Happy intro to Sagittarius. It's a very, very exciting time. We get to revisit something that we visited once or twice before, and that is removing obstacles. Why is that? Well, if we're about expansion and abundance, we have to contract. We have to make space before we can expand and abound. So the first thing I want to think about is inside actions, right? So the first thing we can think about is how do we make space inside? Well, I don't know about you, but I had trouble sleeping a few years ago. I was always sort of like, my mind was racing and I was thinking about all the things I had going on in my life, and I'd always be afraid I was going to forget something. So I started keeping a pen and paper near bed in case I'd shoot up in the middle of the night and turn on the light and write something down quickly, and then I'd rest and I'd go back to sleep. But after a while, I realized that there were so many thoughts going on, and some of them weren't serving me and some of them were exciting, but I didn't know how to manage them all, especially before bed. So I started to do something that was taken from The Artist's Way, which is the Julia Cameron book, and it's called Morning Pages. And basically the premise is that you write for 3 pages without stopping. And it doesn't matter what you write. You can write your name over and over again. I do not know what to write. I do not know what to write. You can do anything you want. You can write a recipe. You can write out a to-do list. You can write a phrase that makes you laugh. You can write anything. You can write about your dreams. Now, instead of it being morning pages, though, before you go to bed, you're just going to write for 3 pages. You're going to get out anything that you've thought about during your day that's weighing on your mind. There are certain kids I know that do this thing called, I guess it's rose and thorn. So you talk about one thing from your day that is a rose, something that was actually pleasurable to you, and you talk about a thorn, something that was sort of irritating or annoying. So you can actually go through the entire few pages thinking about that, just listing all the gripes and grievances and things you just want to vent and get out. Maybe you don't want to wake somebody else up. Maybe you don't want to pay for a therapist. Maybe you don't want to complain yet again to somebody who often listens to you. Maybe you just want to use this quiet time to just get out. Write an angry letter to God. God can take it. Just get it out. That's how the whole Conversations with God book started. Neil Donald Walsh wrote an angry letter to God, and then he heard an inner voice that said, do you want answers to the questions you're asking, or are you just venting? And it started this whole amazing dialogue for all these books. So all of us, if we can get out what's in and make inner space, it's an excellent start, especially for receiving in what's about to come. Part 2 is the consideration of a slight cleanse. We all know what's coming next week. I got my list. My sweet potatoes are on that list. There's going to be turkey. There's going to be marshmallows. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. I'm drooling already. I really am. I'm a tourist, so the food, it really gets me. So I'm really excited about next week. But before I load up my body with all these things, maybe I want to do a little cleanse. Maybe I just want to eat 2 meals a day and just see what that feels like. Maybe I want to introduce some green juice or some extra water, or maybe just do one of those healthy shakes at some point and just allow our digestive system to relax. Another thing we can do is add in next week digestive enzymes. When we'll talk about this maybe, but by the time I see you again, it's going to be after Thanksgiving, so think about it now. So digestive enzymes, papaya enzymes or sea enzymes or wherever you want to get them from, they'll help you digest the food. It's one less thing your body has to work at to break down the food so that your body can do everything else it needs to repair and relax and rejuvenate yourself. So a little inner feng shui, the first 2 steps of this transit. The third one is, I want to talk to you again about the remover of obstacles. The remover of obstacles. There is this presence in our lives, this presence that is known to be the remover of obstacles. When we feel like there are things that are just too heavy for our heart to handle, we offer it up to the remover of obstacles. Please work with me and lift this up because I can't do it all on my own. Well, that remover of obstacles in the Hindu tradition is known as Ganesha. Ganesha. You may have seen him. Ganesha, he's a little Indian character who has a little elephant head, and he's a Hindu deity. And Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati, and he is known as the remover of obstacles. He's pleasant, he rides around on a rat, and he's pretty cool. He is the person not only that removes obstacles from our lives, but he's mischievous. He also places obstacles there. He's also the one who places obstacles in our path. Now, why would that presence do that to us? Maybe to slow us down a little bit. Maybe we're not supposed to be rushing around all the time. Maybe the remover of obstacles places obstacles to draw forth our inner willpower, our determination, so that if there's a big boulder in our path, we become like water and we work our way around the boulder or wear down the boulder or through the cracks. So Ganesha has many different names. One of the names is Ganapati. Ganapati. G-A-N-A-P-A-T-I. So the mantra to this remover of obstacles presence, which is a very powerful mantra, is Om, O-M, Om, Gum, like chewing gum, Ganapati Ye. Ganapati is his name, and then Ye is an activator sound, and then Namaha, which means I offer. So Om Gum Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Gum Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Gum Ganapatiye Namaha. I offer this out, this sound, to the remover of obstacles, this presence that's in our lives, so that we may be free to receive all of this expansion and all of this goodness. I hope you'll ask questions. I love hearing from you. It's been a pleasure to be of service to you so far this year. I'm very grateful for you. And I'll see you in 7. Namaste. So